Okay, welcome to another one of my videos. This is going to be the first of my how-to videos, thanks to someone who requested information on how to do some stuff, obviously. Right, this is how to do some road markings. Yep, yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Road markings. So, to do these, like how I've done them, first you're going to need paintbrush, some tape. This is 3mm masking tape. As you can see, it's not as thick as normal tape. So you can either get some normal tape and cut it down to length, or you can look this up on Amazon. If you want a link to it, I will put one up in the comment, link you to them. Right, so that's those. As you can see, I've already used it a bit, prep the area. Right, step one, you've got to paint down, well, since I'm doing white lines close to a small yellow box of crisscross lines, I'm continuing on for my road, so paint it white first. This is where some people go the different routes. They normally paint black straight down, then think, alright, now I'm going to start doing my road markings. But what I do, because I'm not going to have tarmac everywhere, just along sections like this, I mean, I've used the same technique all around here. You can get some pretty nice curves. Sometimes this method can become a little patchy, so you've got to have a thin brush that you can do some touch-up lines with. So, right, as you can see, fire station not fixed down. I've drilled a little hole in there to be able to put some lighting in there later. Got a hole in the board ready. I've already drawn out where the fire station is going onto the board. So yeah, let's just move this over here. Right, what you need is a Stanley knife, preferably a sharp blade, paintbrush and tape, blades to cut the tape, just move my leg. Then you're going to need black paint. This is basically emulsions, B&Q stuff. This is only a £1 tester pot. That's what I use for the road surface. Then I've got these paints, which are Tesco Go Create Kid Paints. I've had them for ages. I've got several colours. I've also got a white pot, which I've got some white wall paints. I mean, you can use wall paints, any kind of paints. Mainly because I'm painting onto wood, it doesn't really matter. Sorry, I have to try and get a hold of this. Then I've mixed up some grey paint with quite a bit of that white wall paint and a little bit of that black Go Creative kit, well, creative stuff. I've only made a little bit. So this is how far I am at the moment. So basically you get the tape, you put your little lines across where you want the things. I've got a few more centre line ones to go across. I'm only going up to about there because I don't know what I'm doing up there yet. I've put some more normal masking tape here to protect this board. Should have done it all the way along because I've missed a bit. I'm going to put some road bits on that side area. So this video is going to be of me doing this area here. I'll try not to make it too long. So I'm going to try and prop the camera up so you can see me putting the crisscross lines down. Then after I've done a few, I'll pause it, do the other lines and resume the video once I've got the rest of it ready to continue. If I can put this up, body cargo crane. There we go. We've got it propped facing our area. Now I can use both hands. Right, so I get my tape. Let's start by flattening this bit down. Now I'm going to do a short one here. Here. The thing I want to know about the tape is you can't have it tight, which is why you need two hands. Now I'm going to go back across this in a bit and neaten them up. Now, you don't have to go this fast, it's merely because I don't want to use all my camera storage up. I've not got much of it left. So I am rushing this. So you're basically getting the idea. Oh, one more do. I'm actually redoing this because I wasn't careful enough the last time I did this. So this is how you do single lines if you're doing single lines. And then you have to hold the tape whilst you're cutting it, or else it moves. Then you carefully remove it. Considering that I don't have many roads to do, I'm not so fussed about how much I use up of my tape. So as I said, if you want a link for the tape, I will give you one. I'm just trying not to make my video too long at the moment. Get off. You can be a perfectionist at this and measure every line, but I'm not so fussed on where the lines are. Merely that they cross each other. It may not look pretty at the moment, but you're not really going out for style at this point. You're just trying to lay it out. And you can go along before you paint it and neaten these up, cut them all properly down. Don't know how long it's been going since I started putting these lines down. Right, we're almost there. But, oh. So this is my perfectionist side coming out here. That one wasn't quite straight. No, I'm not going to be going along with a ruler afterwards. Normally it'll take me a little longer to do this, but right, let's get that out of the way. Right, so that's that. Gonna pause the video, neaten it all up. Once that's all neatened up and I've finished off the side bit with the lines, I shall then resume the video, show you how I've done all my lines, pause it, paint it, and show you again. So yeah, I'm going to pause it now, do my line meter. We are back. Now, as I said before, as I was cutting it off a couple of hours ago, I was going to finish off working on the area. So I've put a little road going around the fire station with a few parking spaces, sort of like a one-way road. Parking space in front. I've reconfigured the road. Let's show you behind the station. That back corner didn't go according to plan. In fact, that didn't actually go too well, so I'm going to go with it. Depending on how well you can lay the tape, depends on how good a job you'll get. But that will be the fire station. This bit here will be painted grey. I think the bit going around the station I want to paint grey as well. The road I'm going to paint black. Might not be able to do it on the same video, but we'll see what I'll see what I can do. So yeah, I'll resume the video once painted. I won't be able to remove the tape today. I normally give it 2 coats, then I lift the tape. So we'll just have to see. So yeah, I'll resume the video once I've got the first coat of paint done. You can see all my attempts. I've got 2 different cars out. These were just bought off eBay. They're cheap cars. As you can see, I just threw one on the ground. I picked the big one to judge it. As you can see, the little one fits in that space quite well. I don't have a fire truck, and if I did, it'll probably be sticking. It won't fully be the right size for that zone. I've got a little box here for keep clear. So yeah, and as you can see, I've done my middle lines. I merely just put one long bit down and cut the sections out I needed. So yeah, I was in the video once painted. Alright, final clip. As you can see, all painted, all dried. Now comes the interesting bit of as you can see, I just start lifting tape. Tape comes up and shows off all the work. That edge piece was merely, well, an edge piece. To get all of this up, I need my Stanley knife, which I had earlier in the videos, but unfortunately I took it downstairs. Now, as you can see, there's a few little bits that went under. But you know, someone once told me, if the line's not perfect, it adds a little bit of realism. Okay, main one. Oh no. Well, unfortunately that didn't go quite to plan. Oh well, nothing I can't fix. Just means I should have lifted that slightly slower. Took half it with me.